Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog, darkstampwithelaine.com. Last time I did a in-depth video on the Blendabilities and did some colouring with it, but it would have made the video too long, and there's still so much more to tell you. So I've done another video, part 2, to expand on that. Now, as you know, the Blendabilities come in 3 colours, dark, medium, light. It's written on the barrel there. And it's not just for colouring images. You can also use it to colour various embellishments. So I've been experimenting, and I've actually made a little chart colouring embellishments with Blendabilities, and this one is colouring the buttons, the basic metal buttons. This is in cherry cobbler. I've left part of the metal showing so that you can see the contrast, and that went on very well. You can also colour the faceted buttons. This is the vintage faceted button, and that's the dark, medium and light. I just coloured the top, I didn't do the base, because if you're attaching it to a card, you don't really want it to soil your card. Then I used it on these very vintage buttons. This is a skin tone colour called bronze, and that worked very well. I'm still waiting for some things to come, the wooden elements. I tried it on wood, and that went very well as well. This is the Essentials wood elements, and this colour is blush. In the box of wood elements there are banners as well, and I thought, I wonder if I could stamp on that. So I used the alcohol ink, and first I clear embossed it. I thought because it's so porous that it might bleed, and it did. You know, if I used it directly it would bleed. This image comes from this age awareness set, and as you can see, it does stain the rubber. Can you see that? But it doesn't it won't affect the quality of the stamping. But I found that worked best, so in fact I just coloured with the alcohol marker to use it as ink rather than use a proper ink pad, and that came out quite well. As you can see, there was no bleeding on that at all, and of course it dried very quickly, but then it just stained the stamp, and the only thing I could get it off with was actually a bit of stays on, so it wasn't quite so vibrant. So as you can see, that worked quite well. It didn't bleed like it did here. And then I just put some Versamark ink on top of it and some clear embossing powder, and then embossed that, and that worked quite well with clear embossing powder. The most effective way was really using it on the jewels, the basic pearls and the basic rhinestones, and the pearls work the best because that's a dark, medium and light tone, same as the rhinestones here. And then I tried it on the metal elements, so I tried it on the mini brads. That one is in Daffodil Delight. And then I tried it on the candy dots, dark, medium and light, and the light didn't turn out, it was so light that you couldn't actually see it, so it looked just like it was in the original state. I have a stash of pressed clay that hasn't been coloured or anything, so that I can go to it whenever I want, and this was the good opportunity to use it on these buttons. So that's in natural, which is one of the skin tone colours, and this one is in nude. So that went on quite well. So I'm waiting for some hardware clips to come so I could try it on those too. So there are some blank spaces, but I'm also waiting for the new colours to come so I can show you more different colours. Then I tried it on some ribbon. I thought, with it being alcohol based and it's supposed to dry really quickly, if I used it on ribbon I wouldn't get inky fingers. Well, I did get slightly inky fingers, not as much as I normally would, and it worked the best with this white organza ribbon, and I quite liked the variegated, I suppose it's a tie-dye effect, so the darkest is here, the medium, and then toward the light, so that was quite pretty. But when it dries, the ribbon does become a little bit stiff. So I've left those two blanks because I want to use it with the new colours. The last thing I tried was a bit of stamping using the Blendabilities instead of my ink pad. And I'm using this stamp set called Be the Star. So I'll use this image here with the cherry cobbler ink, just the brush tip, and using it on the red rubber rather than the photopolymer. And because it dries so quickly, I better huff on it before I stamp. If you haven't purchased your Blendabilities yet, visit my blog .stampwithelaine.com and click on the shopping cart. I've been happy to help you. So I hope you've enjoyed today's quick tips, and come back for more inspiration next time. Thanks for watching.